Hello, and it is great to have you back. And I have a question. Have you ever carried a stick around in your hand, maybe just for fun of it, or maybe to protect yourself from an animal or something? When I was a kid, just like you, I remember throwing sticks into a creek, and my dog, his name was Poochie, he would jump into the water and bring the stick back to me. It really was fun for both of us. In today's part of the Bible story, Moses had a stick that the Bible calls a rod. You are not going to believe what God did through Moses' rod. And it really did happen. Well, let's get started. Speaking through the burning bush, God told Moses he would send him to Pharaoh to bring his people out of Egypt. But Moses had some big concerns. Remember his failure the first time when he tried to help his people in Egypt. He told God he was not able to go to Pharaoh and bring his people out of Egypt. God's answer to this first concern was, "Certainly I will be with thee." Now, boys and girls, if God said he would go with Moses, I believe he can do whatever God said he should do. Am I right? Moses was also concerned that the people would not believe him when he told them God had sent him. To answer this concern, God told Moses to take the rod that was in his hand and throw it on the ground. As soon as the rod hit the ground, it turned into a snake, and Moses ran from it. It must have been a big snake. But anyway, now get this. God told Moses to reach out with his hand and catch the snake by its tail. Wow, that would not be easy for me to do. What about you? Moses did as God said, and as soon as he took the snake by its tail, it turned back into a rod. God told Moses that this miracle would help his people in Egypt believe that the God of Abraham and Isaac and Jacob had sent him. God also showed Moses two more miracles he would do in Egypt so the people would believe God had sent him. He had Moses to put his hand inside his cloak, and when he pulled it out, it was leprous like snow. God told him to put his hand back into his cloak again, and when he pulled it out, it was healed. God also told Moses that in Egypt he would take water from the river and pour it on the ground, and it would turn into blood. Do you think these miracles will help the people of Egypt believe that God sent Moses to bring them out of Egypt? Please do not miss part 6 of the story of Moses tomorrow.